Ever wondered if it's possible to create miracles in your life and do it within minutes? Imagine turning your dreams into reality faster than you ever thought possible, without waiting for years of hard work or endless struggle. What if I told you that this is entirely within your reach? The truth is, you hold more power than you think. Your mind, your beliefs, and your actions are the tools that can instantly shift your life in ways you can't even imagine. But how? What are the secrets that the most successful people use to manifest their desires and create breakthroughs in a fraction of the time? In this video, we're about to uncover the methods that can make this a reality. No more wondering or wishing for things to change. It's time to take control and make the impossible happen in a matter of minutes. We're not talking about magic tricks here. We're talking about real, actionable techniques that you can start using right now to spark transformation in your life. You've heard the stories of overnight successes, but there's one thing those people aren't telling you. The secret isn't in waiting, it's in shifting your mindset, your energy, and your actions to align with what you truly want. And I'm about to show you exactly how to do that. Stay tuned till the end, and I'll reveal the exact steps you can take to create the miracles you've been waiting for starting today. Ready to unlock your potential? Let's dive in. What if the key to experiencing miracles isn't some divine intervention but a simple shift in perspective? The truth is, miracles aren't always grand events like walking on water or turning water into wine. They can be quiet, subtle changes that alter the course of your life. In personal growth, a miracle is simply a breakthrough moment, a shift in your mindset or energy that creates rapid, positive transformation. Miracles happen when you allow yourself to believe in the possibility of change, even when logic might tell you otherwise. It's about stepping out of the ordinary and tapping into a deeper potential within yourself. Whether it's a sudden insight that clears up a long-standing problem, or an unexpected opportunity that seems to appear out of nowhere, miracles in personal growth are all about transformation that feels almost too good to be true. But here's the catch. Miracles don't just happen randomly. There's a mindset behind them. It's not about waiting for something outside of yourself to change. It's about recognizing that the real miracle is your ability to create, shape, and mold your reality from within. This requires a mindset of possibility and open-mindedness, a belief that you deserve to experience the best of life and that everything is happening for your growth. Without this mindset, you'll keep missing the opportunities that are already in front of you. To experience miracles in your life, you first need to stop seeing them as rare or unattainable. When you expect miracles to be common and possible, you'll start seeing them everywhere. Think about it. Have you ever had a moment when everything seemed to click, as if the universe was aligning perfectly for you? That's the kind of energy we're talking about. This mindset is rooted in trust, trust in yourself, trust in the process, and trust in the universe. It's about letting go of fear, doubt, and limiting beliefs that have held you back for so long. When you free yourself from these constraints, you start to vibrate at a different frequency, one that attracts abundance, opportunities, and the miraculous. At the core of it all, experiencing miracles requires you to be open to the unexpected. When you align your energy with possibility, you unlock a power that can transform any part of your life instantly. And it all starts with believing that miracles are not just for a lucky few, they're for anyone who dares to embrace the magic within. Your beliefs are more than just thoughts, they are the foundation of your entire reality. Have you ever noticed how the most successful people seem to walk through life with an unwavering sense of confidence, almost as if they know their goals are already achieved? What if that confidence isn't just a trait but the key to their success? Belief is the invisible force that shapes every aspect of our lives, and what you believe directly influences what you experience. Imagine for a moment that your mind is like a garden. The beliefs you plant in it grow into the reality you live in. If you plant seeds of doubt, fear, and negativity, you'll harvest a life filled with limitations and missed opportunities. But if you plant seeds of possibility, self-worth, and positivity, you'll find that the world begins to reflect those beliefs back to you. It's not just wishful thinking, it's the law of attraction in action. What you believe, you become. Belief isn't just about positive affirmations or thinking happy thoughts. It's about creating a mindset where your possibilities are endless and the limitations you've once accepted no longer apply. When you believe in yourself and in the possibility of miracles, your mind naturally starts to look for solutions, opportunities, and signs that align with that belief. It's like you've tuned into a different frequency, a frequency where miracles are not only possible, they're inevitable. But what role does positive thinking play in this? Simply put, positive thinking is your tool for transforming belief into reality. It's not about ignoring the challenges or pretending everything is perfect. It's about focusing on the outcome you desire, no matter what obstacles stand in your way. Positive thinking doesn't deny reality, but it shifts your focus from problems to solutions. When you think positively, you begin to retrain your brain to look for opportunities instead of problems. You start to take inspired actions that align with your beliefs. Positive thinking rewires your brain to expect success and miracles. The more you think positively, the more your subconscious mind becomes aligned with your desires. It's this alignment that accelerates the manifestation process and opens the door to miracles in your life. In essence, belief and positive thinking work together as a powerful engine that drives your reality forward. When you truly believe that miracles are not only possible but destined for you, that belief will shape the world around you, turning your deepest desires into a tangible reality. Have you ever imagined your dream life so vividly that it felt almost real? What if I told you that this mental exercise could be your secret weapon for manifesting change and doing it quickly? Visualization is more than just daydreaming. It's a powerful tool that can rewire your brain and accelerate your journey toward your goals. But how exactly does it work, and how can you use it to create rapid transformation in your life? Visualization taps into the power of your subconscious mind, where your deepest beliefs and desires are stored. When you visualize something clearly and with intense emotion, you essentially program your mind to believe it's already true. This works because your brain doesn't distinguish between something vividly imagined and something actually experienced. By seeing your desired outcome in your mind's eye, you send a message to your subconscious that this outcome is not only possible but inevitable. This opens the door to opportunities and actions that align with your vision. So how can you use this to manifest change quickly? Start by closing your eyes and immersing yourself in the feeling of having already achieved what you desire. Whether it's a career breakthrough, financial abundance, or personal growth, vividly imagine every detail, how it feels, what it looks like, the people around you, the emotions you're experiencing. The more real you make it in your mind, the more quickly it will begin to manifest in your reality. The key is to do this consistently and with belief. Your mind will start seeking ways to bring your visualized goals into existence. You might feel inspired to take certain actions, or opportunities might seem to appear out of nowhere. This is the power of your mind working in alignment with your desires. Real-life examples of visualization turning into miraculous results are everywhere. Consider Jim Carrey, who famously wrote himself a check for $10 million when he was struggling in Hollywood. He visualized himself receiving that amount for a movie role, and just a few years later he received a $10 million paycheck for Dumb and Dumber. Or think about Olympic athletes who use visualization techniques to mentally rehearse their routines before competing. Studies show that those who visualize their performance improve significantly, often achieving faster times or more accurate results than their non-visualizing counterparts. These aren't just coincidences. Visualization works because it taps into the power of belief, focus, and emotion. When you make it a regular part of your routine, you begin to see your life aligning with your inner vision. It's a tool that not only helps you clarify your goals, but also actively brings them into existence, faster than you might have ever imagined. What if the energy you radiate could actually shape your reality? The law of attraction is based on the powerful idea that like attracts like, meaning the energy you put out into the world is exactly what you'll attract back. It's not just a mystical concept, it's a law of the universe that governs how our thoughts, emotions, and actions influence the experiences we have. But understanding how to harness this energy is the key to manifesting your desire. At its core, the law of attraction operates on the principle that everything in the universe is made up of energy, including our thoughts and feelings. When you focus on something, whether it's positive or negative, you're sending out vibrations that correspond with that thought. If you think about scarcity, fear, or doubt, you're attracting more of those things into your life. On the flip side, if you focus on abundance, love, and success, you'll start to see more of those things show up. So how do you align your energy with what you truly desire? It starts with awareness. The first step is to recognize the type of energy you're currently emitting. Are your thoughts and emotions in alignment with your goals, or are they sending out conflicting signals? For example, if you want financial abundance but constantly worry about money, your fear and worry are vibrating at a frequency that's far from abundance. The key is to shift that energy to match what you want. One of the most effective ways to align your energy is through gratitude. When you focus on what you already have and express gratitude for it, you shift your vibration to one of abundance. This simple practice not only raises your energy but also opens you up to receive more. Spend a few minutes each day thinking about the things you're grateful for, no matter how small. This recalibrates your mindset and primes your subconscious to attract even more positive energy. Another powerful technique is to visualize your desires as if they're already happening. Picture yourself living the life you want, feeling the emotions as if it's already real. This alignment between your internal energy and external desires sends a powerful signal to the universe, helping to manifest those desires more quickly. Lastly, remember that action is a crucial part of the law of attraction. The universe doesn't just respond to your thoughts, it responds to your actions as well. When you take inspired action toward your goals, it amplifies your energy and sends a clear message that you're serious about your desires. Whether it's applying for a new job, taking a small step toward a health goal, or investing time in personal growth, each action gets you closer to the life you're calling in. By shifting your energy and aligning it with your desires, you can tap into the powerful force of the law of attraction and create the life you've always dreamed of. The universe is always responding. Are you ready to send the right signal? You've visualized your goals, shifted your mindset, and aligned your energy, but there's one crucial ingredient left: action. Taking inspired action is what turns your dreams into reality, bridging the gap between intention and manifestation. Without action, no matter how powerful your thoughts and beliefs are, nothing will materialize in the physical world. But why is it that small, consistent steps are often the most effective way to bring your desires to life? Taking action doesn't mean rushing toward your goal with frantic energy. It's about intentional, purposeful steps that align with your desires. Often we get stuck in the trap of thinking that we need to make giant leaps in order to see results. But in reality, it's the small daily actions that accumulate and build momentum. Every step, no matter how small, is a building block toward your manifestation. Think of it like a snowball rolling down a hill. At first it's tiny and unnoticeable, but as you keep pushing it forward, it starts to grow and gain speed. Your actions are like that snowball. They might feel small at first, but the more consistent you are, the bigger and faster your momentum becomes. Each step you take is another piece of the puzzle coming into place, guiding you toward your ultimate goal. Taking action is also a way of telling the universe that you're serious about what you want. The energy you put into action signals that you believe in your desires and that you're ready to receive them. When you take inspired action, you align yourself with the flow of opportunities, and the universe starts to open doors that might have seemed locked before. Even if you're not sure what the next step is, taking any step is better than staying stagnant. Whether it's sending that email, making that phone call, or simply researching a topic that excites you, these actions show the universe that you're moving forward. When you act with faith, even the smallest action sends out powerful energy that accelerates your manifestation. In fact, it's through action that you begin to see immediate results. Taking inspired action generates a sense of forward momentum, which encourages you to keep going. The more you see small wins, the more you trust the process, and the more confident you become in your ability to manifest bigger changes. Your actions don't just create results, they build belief, trust, and energy that fuel your entire journey. So instead of waiting for the perfect moment or the perfect conditions, take the smallest step forward today. As you do, you'll be amazed at how quickly the universe responds and how rapidly your manifestations start to unfold. What if the key to attracting more of what you want in life was simply shifting your focus to what you already have? Gratitude is one of the most powerful forces you can tap into when it comes to manifesting your desires and unlocking the miracles you seek. Far from just being a nice gesture, gratitude is the magnetic force that pulls positive outcomes into your life. It's not just a feeling, it's a vibration that resonates throughout your entire being. sending out signals to the universe that you are open to receive more. The energy of gratitude is magnetic. When you focus on the things you're thankful for, no matter how small, you are energetically inviting more of those things into your life. Have you ever noticed how people who are genuinely grateful seem to attract more of what they need, while those who focus on lack or what's missing seem to stay stuck? That's because gratitude shifts your focus from scarcity to abundance. It trains your mind to see opportunities, solutions, and blessings instead of problems or obstacles. The more you express gratitude, the more the universe responds by bringing you more to be thankful for. Gratitude also raises your vibration, which is essential for attracting your desires. Everything in the universe vibrates at a certain frequency, and you attract what is vibrating at the same frequency as you. When you are in a state of gratitude, you're vibrating at a higher frequency, which makes you a magnet for positive events, people, and experiences. It's no coincidence that people who practice gratitude regularly report feeling more joyful, fulfilled, and abundant. So how do you make gratitude a daily practice that powers your manifestations? It starts with intention. Set aside a few minutes each day to reflect on what you're grateful for. This isn't about checking a box or making a list of generic things you're thankful for. It's about truly feeling that gratitude deep in your soul. Whether it's your health, your relationships, your work, or the simple pleasures in life, when you feel deeply thankful, your energy shifts and so does the world around you. One simple practice is to keep a gratitude journal. Each morning or evening, jot down 3 to 5 things you're grateful for that day. It could be anything from a kind gesture you received to the beauty of a sunset. This helps shift your focus toward the positive, reinforcing an abundance mindset. Another practice is to express gratitude out loud. Whether to yourself or to others, saying thank you and acknowledging what you appreciate creates an instant shift in your energy. The most powerful form of gratitude, however, is living in a state of gratitude. Try to cultivate an attitude of appreciation throughout the day. As you encounter challenges, instead of focusing on what's wrong, ask yourself, what is the lesson here? What can I be grateful for in this moment? By making gratitude a daily habit, you will unlock a continuous flow of abundance, turning your life into a constant stream of miracles. What if the only thing standing between you and the miracles you're waiting for is a belief you've been carrying for years without even realizing it? Limiting beliefs are like invisible chains that hold us back from stepping into the life we truly deserve. These beliefs, often formed in childhood or during past experiences, create a mental barrier that stops us from seeing the possibilities available to us. But here's the truth. As soon as you identify and release these limiting beliefs, you unlock the freedom to create the life you've always wanted. Many of us hold beliefs like I'm not good enough, I'll never be successful, or money is hard to come by. These thoughts may seem like normal everyday worries, but in reality they are powerful blocks that keep us stuck in patterns of scarcity and limitation. The challenge is that most of us don't even recognize these beliefs as limiting. They've become so ingrained in our thinking that they seem like undeniable truths, but in reality they are just thoughts, and thoughts can be changed. The first step in releasing limiting beliefs is awareness. Start by asking yourself, what beliefs do I hold about myself? Money, relationships, or success? Are these beliefs empowering or are they keeping me stuck? Once you recognize the limiting beliefs, you can begin to challenge them. Ask yourself, is this belief true? Where did it come from? How does it serve me? And how does it hold me back? This questioning helps dismantle the belief's power over you. Next comes reframing. Instead of focusing on what you can't do, shift your perspective to what's possible. If you've believed that I'm not good enough for years, challenge that thought with affirmations like, I am worthy of success, or I am capable of achieving my dream. Reframing is a powerful tool that helps transform a limiting belief into an empowering one, allowing you to align with your highest potential. To make this process even more effective, you can use affirmations and visualizations to reprogram your mind. Repeating positive affirmations such as I am abundant, I am deserving of love and success, or money flows to me easily, sends a powerful message to your subconscious mind. Combine this with visualization. Picture yourself living the life you desire, free from limiting beliefs and fully embracing abundance. The more you practice these tools, the faster you'll shift your mindset and energy. Another key method is letting go. Holding on to limiting beliefs is often a form of attachment to the past or fear of change. The act of letting go is a form of self-liberation. This can be done through meditation, journaling, or even talking with a trusted friend or mentor who can help you release old patterns. As you shift from a scarcity mindset to one of abundance, you'll notice a profound change in the opportunities that show up in your life. Letting go of limiting beliefs isn't just about freeing your mind, it's about making space for miracles to enter your life, unhindered and ready to flourish. What if the biggest mistake you could make while manifesting your dreams was rushing the process? We live in a world of instant gratification where waiting feels like a burden and patience can seem like a weakness. But in the world of manifestation, faith and patience are two of the most powerful forces you can harness. Without them, even the most aligned actions and desires won't reach their full potential. Faith is the belief that your desires are already on their way, even if you can't see the path yet. It's the deep trust that the universe is always working in your favor, even during times of uncertainty. But how do you cultivate this kind of faith, especially when things aren't moving as quickly as you'd like? The answer is simple: trust the process. Faith isn't about passive waiting, it's about trusting that the universe has a plan for you, even if you can't fully understand it at the moment. It's the belief that everything is unfolding exactly as it should. When you have faith, you release the need to control the outcome. You step into a space of flow where you trust that the right opportunities, people, and circumstances will appear at the perfect time. It's this trust that keeps you aligned with your goals, even when external circumstances seem to challenge your vision. Patience plays an equally important role. It's easy to become frustrated when things don't happen as quickly as we want. But manifesting is not about forcing outcomes, it's about allowing them to unfold naturally. When you're patient, you're telling the universe that you trust it to bring you the perfect circumstances at the right moment. Patience is not about sitting idly by, but about taking inspired action while allowing the universe to do its work in its own time. One of the most powerful ways to cultivate patience is to practice gratitude for the present moment. When you shift your focus to what you already have rather than what you lack, you instantly raise your vibration and become more aligned with your desires. You start to see the signs and synchronicities that the universe is sending you, affirming that everything is falling into place. This mindset makes the waiting process feel more like a journey of discovery, rather than a test of endurance. Another way to trust the universe is by letting go of your attachment to how things should unfold. Sometimes the universe has a bigger and better plan than we could ever imagine for ourselves. When you release your expectations and remain open to all possibilities, you invite miracles into your life. The combination of faith and patience creates a powerful dynamic that keeps you aligned with your goals. As you trust the process, take inspired action, and let go of control, you begin to see how everything falls into place, often in ways that exceed your expectations. What if I told you that the power to create miracles in your life could be unlocked with just a few simple daily practices? The difference between those who see change and those who remain stuck often comes down to the small actions they take every day. These exercises aren't about wishing for miracles, they're about creating the space for them to unfold. Let's dive into the practices that can turn your dreams into tangible reality. First, affirmations are one of the most powerful tools for shifting your mindset. The words you speak to yourself are more than just thoughts. They shape your reality. Start your day by declaring statements that reflect the life you want to live. For example, I am worthy of abundance, or miracles are unfolding in my life right now. The key is to say these affirmations with feeling, as if they are already true. The more you repeat these words, the more they will rewire your brain and align your energy with your desires. Another transformative exercise is meditation. This practice allows you to quiet your mind and tune into the deeper wisdom within you. Take just 10 minutes each day to sit in silence, focusing on your breath. As you center yourself, visualize your desires as if they are already happening. Feel the emotions of having already achieved your goals. Whether it's joy, peace, or excitement, the act of meditating not only calms your mind, but also strengthens the connection between your subconscious and conscious desires, making it easier for miracles to manifest. But sometimes the most powerful exercise is simply taking action. It doesn't need to be a huge leap. Small steps toward your goal each day are just as powerful. If you're looking to manifest a new job, for example, Take 5 minutes each day to update your resume or apply for a job. The universe doesn't reward passive waiting. It rewards movement. Taking consistent, inspired action signals to the universe that you're serious about your desires and ready to receive them. Now let's look at a few success stories that demonstrate the power of these practices. Jim Carrey, for example, famously wrote himself a check for $10 million in 1990 for a movie role, visualizing himself receiving that exact amount. He carried the check in his wallet for years until he finally received a $10 million paycheck for his role in Dumb and Dumber. His belief, combined with consistent action, manifested his dream in extraordinary ways. Another inspiring story is that of Sarah, a woman who used daily affirmations and meditation to manifest her dream home. For years she had been struggling with financial stress, but she began visualizing herself in the house she desired. Through positive affirmations, she shifted her mindset from scarcity to abundance. Within months, she found herself not only able to afford the home she dreamed of, but also receiving an unexpected promotion that made it all possible. These real-life stories show that with consistent practice and belief, miracles can manifest in the most unexpected ways. The key is to make these practices a part of your daily routine and trust that the universe is always working in your favor. The power to create miracles in your life is not some distant fantasy, it's available to you right now. By shifting your mindset, aligning your energy, and taking inspired action, you open the door to endless possibilities. The key lies in your beliefs, your faith, and the small, consistent actions you take every day. It's about trusting that the universe is always working in your favor, even when you can't see the immediate results. Remember, miracles are not reserved for a lucky few. They are the natural outcome of a mind and heart in alignment with possibility. Whether through visualization, gratitude, or releasing limiting beliefs, the practices you engage in today will shape your reality tomorrow. Stay patient, stay faithful, and most importantly, take action. The universe responds to your energy, and when you align it with your desires, you'll be amazed at the miracles that begin to unfold. Every step you take toward your dreams is a step toward the life you've always imagined. The journey may be filled with challenges, but the miracles that await you are worth every moment.